Let's go, people. Let's go. 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 Welcome everyone to today's stream, New York Session Open, or whatever you call it nowadays. My name is Eivindfx. I'm doing well, better than yesterday. We had FOMC2 yesterday, so who was not there yesterday out of your 11 people? Who was not there yesterday? So I don't know if you need to go through the statement even, but please tell me if I need to go through the statement so we can go through the statement if you are needing to do that, because I'm here to help you. As a Forex trader for 8 years, I am only going to be helpful to you, alright? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Dankeschön, Dankeschön. Guten Morgen, Frankie. Guten Morgen. Now, we need to talk about pound dollar today. Currently falling half a brick at least. I don't know if it is both of your bricks, but at least some bricks. We came up to weekly central yesterday. Today we have a whole new flow lower, and yeah, there's my entry. And I think this is a complete stop loss, so I didn't take it out, you know, stupid as I am, but fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. What is there left to be done? Okay, fair enough. So we'll go through the markets as we always do, so that we don't get hotcakes. Pound rate hikes still went lower. Freddy, this isn't like, the thing is, people, you guys, this isn't straightforward 2 + 2 = 1 kind of a thing, you know? It doesn't go straightforward. It's not straight. It's not straight. That's what it is. It is not straight. I can't say it enough. Okay? So if we go and we read reports as what we should be doing, of how we can interpret it. So ING says Bank of England rate hikes again, but committee grows more divided. They are not necessarily hawkish. Bank of England hike for the fourth time, though there are further signs of policymakers believe market rate hike expectations have gone too far. We expect another 25 basis point hike in June, potentially also in August, before the committee presses the pause button. So the market is pricing in more than what the Bank of England is going to do. What is going to happen to the market then? It is going to fall. It is going to fall. So yeah, you and Kadian, please. Hello, Denise. Very much welcome back. We have missed you so much. I'm happy to see you, that you're still alive, and all those things. Okay? So February forecast, it was like that for GDP. It is gone lower now. That means lower rate hikes. Inflation has gone, well, what is it? Latest forecast is skyrocketing. Last one was February. February forecast was unemployment rate to go higher. Now it's even lower. So that's better, worse. So what does that mean? We're still going to have rate hikes, but not as aggressively as the market wanted it to be. What does that mean? How does that happen? The market is sometimes irrational. Sometimes it's irrational. Did I take the gold trade earlier today? Tja, did I? Does it look like I did that? That's a pretty good plan, mate. All in a day's work, mate. I didn't take it, but yeah, well, it was a good one at least. Zon Trader says, I lost Euro USD, pound dollar, bad luck or my system is wrong, I don't know. Sand Trader, Please tell me when did you enter and what price did you enter, as I'm finding the charging cable for my phone so it doesn't die. Die. Okay, fair enough. So, fundamentally, what is happening around the world? Inflation is growing. GDP not so much. Yeah, people are getting jobs, people are getting paid, people are getting what they need, want, and all those things. And the dollar, you might ask? Boom! To the upside. Now, people, I said 102. It didn't really get what I wanted. But fair enough. Fair enough. So, okay, still higher then. If this one continues to go higher, I will continue to buy. So, on the bullish train here, I am going to be like, okay, I want that down here. That's not the one that's weekly. I want it down to weekly. And I want it down to 102. I remember that yesterday. So, I was wrong. Sorry, I was wrong. Then, the next one is, what do we do now? We have had a range the whole week. We have a lower low there. We have a high there. The question is, what is going to happen next? I still have my bullish buys for dollar. Don't question that. But we have NFP tomorrow. Is that going to change anything? Good day. Probably. It depends on the number again. Is it going to be bullish, bearish, medium, whatever it's going to be? That determines what the market's going to do next. Are you going to sit here and, Eivind, are you going to sit here and say, I think it's going to be bullish tomorrow, and it doesn't? Well, I don't care. Do I? The thing is I have an overall bias, right? So if it goes higher, it just goes in my direction. Everything is fine. Woohoo! Party like a rock star, But other than that, people... I hate the music today. Sorry, people, just need to listen to my own voice then. My own. Hello. Get ready to ramble! Anyways, so, that is kind of what I believe is going to happen. Now, is NFP going to go with me or against me? I do not know at this moment. What I do know at this in particularly moment is pound is falling. That's what I do know. But Zan Trader, please tell me, when did you enter? Where did you buy? When did you sell? Or what did you do? And where is your stop loss? So I can... Or you go to my Discord and you put your charts in this little thing here. And there's the link above here says this for Discord. You go to that Discord and you go and you send your chart in the chat box, in the chat room called send chart for stream, so that I can review it. That will be great. But other than that, you have to tell me the prices at least, so I can help you out. Fair enough. So I believe we're gonna go higher in dollar. S&P 500 has a very interesting... I believe that I wanted to go higher. Now, is the Fed going to crash the stock market? Probably yes. Fair enough. The other thing is, I'm going to start having a new intro now. I'm going to say, Javel! That is a very southern way of doing it. It's like, hi mate, in my dialect. So, Javel, people. Hope you're having a good day. Okay. Fair enough. What else? Well, it's not really a great moment to buy at the moment. So I have concluded that I don't like these books. I wanted to go higher and lower, and then we can continue. So I'm going to be more Passion. Patience. Zon did what? Okay. So, I think I'm allowed to do that. Save image. Save image. That is .jpeg. Save it. Upload it. And put it to the test. Here we go. Zon, you bought 125.46. I believe that it is. Well, I'm not gonna say anything too bad about you. I think you're a great human being. Don't worry about that. But I would say that you have done a couple of wrongdoings. First of all, you have bought in a bearish market. You have bought at support, yes, but you have bought in a bearish market. You have also bought into one of the greatest lessons in history of life, buying into a central banking monetary policy meeting, where it didn't go again. It didn't go with you. Okay, fair enough. You also have these trend lines, Harold. Do you confirm these trend lines, Harold? Harold, do you confirm or deny or agree? Or maybe, do you agree or disagree with these trend lines? Because I believe that you have oversimplified trading, San, and I would hope you would be a bit more what? Supportive? No, a bit more patience next time, because I would like you to trade this way. Okay? Listen to this one. This isn't new information, but I can tell you anyways. If we have a bottom, this is number one high. This is number one high low. You need to have a higher high and then a higher low, and then you can buy it. So right now, sellers are gaining. Too low time frame to rely on trend lines. Okay? So you now have a new theory to test out, mate. You need to go and test this thing out, okay? You need to test out reversal pattern with two highs and two higher lows. How do you get information? How do you do this? If you need help and I'm not there, you go to Eivindfx on YouTube and you search for reversal pattern, maybe reversal strategy even. There we are. 600 people has seen this fantastic video. Let's see if it's a good intro. If I need to redo it. Okay, not a good intro.
Hello winners, welcome to my strategy on how to trade.
Okay, I need to read that video. Okay, fair enough. But so far you need to survive with this one. That is a T there. Thank you very much. You need to review this one. Okay, come back when you have done that and tell me maybe tomorrow or another day that you have done all these tests on Euro more than anything else to see, does the trading reversal thing work? Okay, does trading reversal work? And if it doesn't, please tell me if it doesn't. Good evening, Swami. Love from India, love from Norway as well. Thank you very much. So that was pound, and it has made a lower low. Pound yen is stop losing. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, okay. How about? It's a lesson then, people. It's a lesson then, people. I bought that one, yeah, 161.50. So I think that's a stop loss soon. So Adios. You win and you lose. You win and you lose. So for me, that's an invalidation of uptrend. Fair enough. Whatever. Pound, invalidation of uptrend. Whatever. And since you didn't get the entry you wanted here, then that's an invalidation of uptrend. Now you need to wait for a new reversal and all those shebangs. Okay. Euro, dollar. Who has did anyone buy Euro USD today or yesterday? What's my target on gold, Sheldon? I think the target would be around 1920, 1925, or is that the sell price? Yeah, probably 1920, 1925. Yeah, it's also bought and closed it very soon on GJ. Okay, fair enough, mate. I saw there was some profit there in a split second or something like that, but I didn't think of it. I didn't even think about it. Yeah. So, where are we on Euro? Euro, we are in the same boat as pound. One high, one higher low. This can continue lower. This can continue higher. Sorry. If you are a buyer, you're thinking that should happen first. If you were a seller, I wanted 107. I didn't get a 107, did I? No, I didn't get a 107. So what do I do now? I just need to wait, mate. I just need to wait. If I get a new lower low, fair enough. What's my take profit on pound dollar? I haven't sold or bought anything though. But if you're selling it, mate, it's down to 122.76. So euro, yeah. Would you buy here now? I wouldn't. Hello, Hazan. I wouldn't buy Euro USD right now. The reason for that is pretty simple, pretty straightforward. The reason is it is too early is because I've lost too much money in this situation, okay? I've done it. I have been there. I have been there with you and I've lost. So I've learned. J. Robertos says, Ivan, thank you very much, Jay, for saying my name absolutely correctly. I do appreciate you very much. Thank you very much. Second of all, I will answer your question because you said my name correctly. When a Fed is hawkish, means bullish, means, or same thing as bullish, means they are in a cycle of hiking rates. That means that is because the economy, the economy of the country of America is doing too well. The price pressure, the price of food is going fast, is going up so fast. You're looking at the price of bread, and then you just blink and it goes higher. Currently, it's at 8.5%. So inflation, unemployment rate is too low, or it's not too low, but it's good. Meaning the economy is doing too well. If it goes too fast, that means we can crash. So they need to reduce inflation. They need to reduce the amount of money people have. That is what they do when they are hawkish. Dovish is when they are in a series of rate cuts. They will take down the interest rates because the economy is so bad that people are losing jobs, prices are falling, nobody's buying anything, nobody has money for anything, people are losing their house, losing their job, losing everything. And when you do that on a massive scale, generally, that creates recession. That is a very bad place. aka 2020. Okay. So, am I still holding Euro Yen, mate? Yeah, I'm still holding. It isn't going great though, but I'm still holding. I'm also still holding my oil. How is my oil doing now? Yeah, still holding oil. Can I pass funded with your system, sir? How many drawdown do you have in Trading Life? Cunt, I have pretty much 5%. So it all depends. In a month. So sometime in my life, I'm not going to say now, but sometime I had 20% drawdown. That is not compatible to do trading challenges with, but so you just reduce your lot sizes. I'm so sorry. I'm just so sorry, Janice. I'm just so sorry. So yeah, your USD, you need to wait for a new higher high before you can buy it again. Okay. If you're a seller, I would also wait for your weight to make a high so we can fall again. If that doesn't happen, it makes a lower low. Fair enough. I will just take the resistance. Nothing else than that. Dollar is still bullish. Fair enough. What is my opinion on Aussie? I want to short it, and this is looking promising for me though. So I might say short it tomorrow, something like that. I want it a bit back higher again, but yeah, that's a clear stop loss there. Sell there. Fair enough. If it goes a bit lower, then just have a bigger pullback. Can you sell it now? I wouldn't sell it now if that was me. I would wait for a bit of a pullback. So if you have a pullback to 72, yeah, 72.20, probably, yeah. Please make a video about inflation and interest rates. Okay, we can do so. Was surprised by pound after the news, plus was going to go bearish. Can you please do New Zealand yen and Aussie yen? I'm looking to buy a daily M2. Samuel says, hi Vin, when it comes to beginners, what style preferable for swing trading or scalping? So, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to scalping and day trading, it all depends how well do you sleep at night, mate. Can you hold a trade overnight? Can you see it going into loss overnight and you wake up the next morning either at the stop loss or take profit? Is that something that you are able to do without losing sleep? Are you able to sleep well with that? Fair enough. Good. Somebody can do that. Then you can swing trade. If you cannot sleep at night because you believe it's going to go to stop loss, it's going to take your sleep away, you are kicking everyone and you're angry all the time, no, you shouldn't. You should probably day trade. So that all depends on how much sleep. I would say how much sleep are you able to get and how the least amount of stress that comes down to your personality. I would prefer swing trading. That's my personal opinion only. Do you think tomorrow? Okay, so there's a lot of questions here. Sorry, mates. So Aussie dollar, I want it a bit higher, but yes, it's bearish again. Fair enough. Euro dollar, it's at a bullish price, but not a price I buy because it's not bullish generally. Pound dollar for tomorrow is a sell at 124.62. That's a central for tomorrow. So if it comes back up there today, that is a sell there. That is at resistance. And then the stop loss should be around, holy guacamole, that's a high one. I don't know, cut your lot size in half and do 100 pip stop loss. Okay, cut your lot size in half if you're going to trade pound dollar. That's what I'm going to do, so we can have a stop loss above there. Fair enough. That's how I would do it. So I will probably go and make that trade plan now. Sorry, put it into account after the live, because I don't need it to be there now, but that's kind of what I want for tomorrow. Pound dollar. And New Zealand dollar is falling as well. Same thing as Aussie. Get a pullback to 65 and then down. Pound yen. That's a stop loss. Stop loss there. Fair enough. If you still have anything left, I guess I will get out of it. If I was able to get out of it, that would be great. I can respond later. Fair enough. Okay, pound yen going lower. So there was some kind of request in the chat, I can see. Bought Cat Swissy at 76.56. Cat Swissy 76.56. It's late, mate. Come on. Go on, mate. No. Nope. No. You're not allowed to do that. 76.40 was the highest price you could buy today. Sorry, mate. I don't like that. I don't like that. You are in profit, bro. Timberlo, I don't like it. Don't do it again, please. Please, I beg you. Please, I beg you. Do not do that again. I also fell for the trap of thinking that pound would go double bottom, 24.28 on the 4-hour time frame. Paid for the price for the mistake. Sold the Euro USD at 105.86. Okay, 105.80, 105.86. I don't think that is okay. Fair enough. Yeah. Okay. Good enough. Like, yeah. Okay. It's a better trade setup tomorrow, not today. That's all. So I can agree with the direction. I can agree with what you do, but I would rather do that tomorrow. Fair enough, mates. Lena says, what is bet on pound? Can you also look at pound Aussie? I believe pound dollar is going to go lower. I hope pound yen would go higher, but there we go. Pound Aussie isn't necessarily like a fantastic trade, but I can look at it anyways. Okay, there we go. That was a sell price that day, didn't go. Sell price yesterday, didn't go. Down to target, come back up to resistance, 73.60, 73.46. But it all depends. Is it hitting target for the week? Yes, it has. That means no more trade this week. Wait for next week. So what I would do in my system is I would say that is the sell price. M3 is my sell price, 78.40. When you think it should fall, your target is M1 here, 174.11. And once it happens to go there, I would just take profit or not trade anymore. The reason for that is market can do that, or that. Has that ever happened before? Yes. Last week it just tapped into target and went straight back up again to your entry, I would say. So that would be a good exit. If you let's see here again. We have another one here. We come back down. Didn't come back up to where you wanted, but next week it didn't come down to the target you wanted and eventually went higher. Next time it went down to this target, it went a bit lower, but it reversed completely again a couple of days later. So just be aware when you pass target that the market can go back up again as it did last week, it can continue lower as it did this week, or it can just go range bound. So just make sure that. Jay Roberts says, pound Cat Swiss is bullish. Yes, I agree with that Cat Swiss is bullish. That doesn't mean that the entry is good. That the entry is where it's supposed to be. Good morning, Josh. How many time frames should I consider with swing trading? I would say daily, 4 hour and 1 hour. Pound yen sell. Secret box? If you haven't sold it already, I don't know what do you mean then. Like, if you were to sell it, why wouldn't you sell it in the sell zone kind of a thing? But I wasn't looking for a sell on pound yen. So, sure, I guess. Back up to 61, 68, like back up to this candle here. 61, 68, and then down. So, but also, That's a follow-up trade. Yeah, that's a follow-up trade. Food. Does that make sense? Food. Follow-up trade. It's a follow-up trade. Okay, but the real sell would be somewhere in this box more than anything else, where you should have entered. So, sure. So that's for tomorrow. 61.68. 161.68. New Zealand yen buy price. Yeah. I did this yesterday in the daily setups, and I said that I don't like it. It's still just number one, and it needs to hold 83.90. So even though Huitsuchuran says you comes back down to entry, I don't like that entry at all. Because it's not, it hasn't reversed yet, mate. It's still can still just continue falling more. So if I were to say, what would Ivan do? Ivan would wait for the higher high again, and then that. Okay. So it's okay for it to come back down, but I don't want it to come back down. I want it to make higher highs so that we can continue higher. Right? So yeah. So right now, patience people, patience people, patience people. Just gonna do an update on my oil trade here. Entry somewhere around here. There's a different price on different brokers. I'm sorry. We are coming up to R1, but we are still staying strong. Mr. Sheldon asked earlier today in a meeting, what's the price you should put it at to make sure that you are break even. You can of course put it at that peak, that bottom there now because of the new higher high there. Okay, fair enough. But also do remember, if price comes back down again here to the buy zone for tomorrow, for next week, sorry, that you are okay with being stopped out here at break even or better, and you're not angry if it continues higher. Okay? I just want to be break even here and just let it go to M4 up to 111 or 113 on Pepperstone. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Okay? What I want to say, what I want to see now is that. That's enough for me. That's enough for me. Okay? Thank you very much. Dankeschön. Asante sana. Tusen Dank. Tusen Dank. Tusen Dank. CAD yen, Aussie yen, Freddy. I believe that this one should go higher. That's the correct direction. Aussie yen. Wait for tomorrow. Wait for tomorrow. I don't like this price action here, bro. We have almost hit take profit, so it either have to go back up to profit target, or it will just continue lower, lower, lower before ever going back up again. So right now I'm like, pause, bro. Wait to see what the price do. If market actually took profit there, then we should have a much lower price, and we are too high at the moment. If so, CAD yen. Go on, mate. Go on. Come on, CAD yen. Tja. Didn't come down to 133 that I wanted to. And we should be able to... Yeah, 101.40. I don't know if I like it, but okay, 101.40 then. Okay. I don't like the price right now, though, but I guess that's what the market does. I don't think we'll hit target for this week, though. So it will be like for next week more than anything else then. What is my opinion on Euro Aussie? I don't have much opinion there. I see targets being hit here. Yeah. So we have hit target for the week. That means expect a higher price to sell on Friday or Monday. So right now that is for 147.50. That means this level here or that level there. So if it comes back up there tomorrow, fair enough. Fair enough. That's up to you, but I wouldn't sell more now, at least. I would be out of those. Where do you set the best opportunity for percentage of good risk for next week? On dollar pairs. Ivan, if pound dollar comes to the 125.50, 109, sorry, 125.50, no, 125.50.9. Today, can I sell, then wait and set sell limit at 124.62 tomorrow, TP 122.50? Meme, yeah, sure. It's totally a viable trading plan. It's up to you though, but yeah. Trading yen pairs, should I consider analysis on GXY? I I use 6J1 exclamation mark for J, for Japanese index. That's what I would consider for a yen index. Uncle Ivan, are you really want to buy dollar? Tech Bow, what do you mean? Also, you can question me as much as you want, but you know, what do you mean? Just because you are confused doesn't mean I am confused, right? I'm really clear. I just want price to go lower in dollar and didn't. And I have a very clear bias and have a really clear mind of what I want to see. And sometimes it just doesn't do it. And I didn't lose anything on it, and I didn't gain anything on it, and there's nothing in your trading plan or in your trading history that would say that you lost a lot of opportunities because the market didn't agree with you. It was too aggressive or it was too bearish or too bullish or whatever. You still need to stick to your plan, bro. That's what I'm preaching and teaching every day. So, yeah, more than anything else. So really, people, what I do on a general scale, let's say euro dollar, right? I have certain prices. I want 107. I want 108. Okay. What does it mean practically? That means that we need to have a high. We need to have a higher high. We need to have a reversal here and then going lower. If price does not meet those criteria, that means I don't trade. It is as easy as possible. It is as easy as that. I have got trades that did meet those requirements, and it's called oil. It's called pound yen. It was called pound yen at least, but now pound yen has pooped. So, you know, now the next thing I need to see on pound yen is that, but I don't think it's going to happen at the moment. So for me, that just means I'm just going to be waiting. If you are a seller on pound yen, you are having a feast at the moment, and you're thinking tomorrow, oh, if you can just get a daily entry, something here, like something fantastic like 162 or 160, 168 or 60, and you sell it, and then you are making more money, fair enough. But I just didn't choose that. I didn't believe in that direction. And somebody said, Ivan, you choose your, what did they say? Like, you change your mind, Ivan. Yeah, do I change my mind? I don't change my mind. I don't believe I changed my mind. Maybe I've changed my mind then. I'm sorry then. But I've been preaching this one for quite some time now. So yeah. I don't do anything else than that, you know. Good evening, Calvin. Can you explain 10-year T-note, 10-year yields and currency? Bond, I can explain it quite easily, quite fast, and in a manner that everyone's understand. In investing purpose, you have FX, you have equities, represented by EQ, and then you have bonds. Yeah, bonds. When you are thinking of entering some kind of investments, or that can also be commodities, by the way, actually, to be honest. No, thank you. So, when you're thinking of what should you invest in, is it Forex, is it equities, or is it bonds? Right now it's a 33 allocation for each of them, right? But when you hear that the risk of economic developments is going higher, so GDP, that was bad, sorry. GDP is going lower, then you would buy bonds. You will start going towards bonds. That means once you go towards bonds, you also go away from equities. You sell equities, you sell your shares, you buy bonds, yields goes down. If you, in a different scenario, hearing that GDP is going to go higher, you sell your bonds and you start buying equity. This releases an FX only if it is a non-American trader or party, non-American trader, that releases dollar strength or dollar weakness. When they sell their bonds and they buy the equity market as an American, no FX. If you buy more equities than you have bonds, that releases a Forex conversion. That means from Aussie, for example, in this case, for Aussie, from bonds, that is from USD, from bonds to Aussie, or Australian equities, for example, that releases a Forex, dollar to Aussie. Now, this is all interrelated. So once you take away one thing, you give it to something else. There's always 100%, not always 100% because you can take it away, but generally if you have 100% in this triangle, it just moves and allocates in different percentage depending on the risk assessment, the economic developments, what you believe is going to happen for the future, your risk profile, what you believe is going to give you the most amount of returns based upon the most amount or the least amount of risk, giving your standard rules of doing what you're supposed to be doing. So that's why you saw Aussie. What did Aussie do yesterday? It rose like a ton of brick. It rose like a rocket ship, right? Why? Because DXY fell. Why did DXY fell? Because of lack of interest rates. Expectations went lower. Okay, so there goes to Aussie. Now, when we're going back into higher interest rate expectations again, Aussie is going to fall, dollar is going to strengthen. What are you going to sell? Aussie dollar. And that's where I am. That means that I am not going to touch bonds, but I can have an allocation in bonds just for some of my portfolio, just to make sure that I don't risk everything in the stock market or Forex market, because this has downsides. If you know how COVID happened, right? COVID went, what? How many pips down? How many percentage down? During that one, if you went down 35%, that's a humongous amount of pips and money. If you went out Here, you said, I'm not going to do that anymore, or you do not going to do that anymore here. Or if you just held, you bought at the peak, you still made money like 23%. That's a lot of percentage. Okay? So, in the stock market, you have losses. You can lose 35%. Right? When you are in the bond market, you don't lose. It's a risk-free investment. That's why it only gives you 2-3% today. It's still less than 5%, which is what the that's what the pension funds has as requirements of return every year. They still can't only rely on the US Treasury 10-year T-note. The other thing is Forex. How much Forex is moving at the moment? The Forex market has moved ever since June last year. It has moved 15%. Not great, but still something. Does that make sense to anyone? Looks like a blackboard on math when you're looking, and we're not looking for 2 minutes, and what the teacher is doing. What happens when massive bonds are sold? They buy stock market, or they buy more riskier assets, or riskier currencies, or commodities for that matter. Something that has a downside, but at this current market, it doesn't have as bad downside as it has an upside, and the risk adjusted portfolio is within parameters set by the hedge fund, and send out to clients that they all have agreed upon which risk profile this fund is supposed to have. Make sense to anyone? Or is this just above your heads? I want to see a yes, or I want to see a no. I want to say yes, sir, or no, sir. Yeah, what are you looking at, Mira? Mira, you are definitely looking at something that that a professor is teaching in class, but nobody really saw, right? Nobody really saw it. FX process gold has gone above 1900. Okay. Thank you very much. Dankeschön. You are very much. So, how do I make money out of that? You make money out of that being aware of where the money flow goes in the triangle. And where the money goes right now, is dollar rising or falling at the moment? Dollar is currently rising. That means in the complex here, Forex is rising. In this case, stock market, how's stock market doing? It's, I would say, falling a bit. So it's going away from stock market into Forex. How is 10-year T-note going? 10-year T-note is going higher. That means they are selling. That means currently in, where is it? The metrics. That everything is going up to Forex at the moment. Going away from equities, going away from bonds into Forex. And where does it go when it goes after Forex? Does it go into gold? Okay, gold is going higher, maybe. Does it go into natural gas? Yeah, maybe a bit. Does it go into oil? Oh, it's going into oil. Fantastic. Is it going into platinum? Yeah, maybe. Not so much. You see? Is it going into UK? Maybe. A bit. DAX? A bit, maybe. Euro? No, sorry, OBX? Yeah, ish. So that's how you figure out where does the money flow go, right? There is my triangle. So it goes to Forex, and then now currently it goes to commodities. I can't even spell commodities. Sorry, commodities. Sorry, people, that's how things goes. Hi, Evan. Really? Is this above our heads? Sir, no, sir. But I will reply. I will replay so I can understand. I have to replay to understand. Oil trade. You're targeting monthly take profit or weekly take profit? Weekly take profit. I'm not as smart as the Norwegian. Hi, Chris. Hi, Tomelo. Really? Okay, that seems to be a thing we need to do more in this stream then. Okay. I'm gonna do another analogy then. Okay? You have 3 friends. You have 3 cookies. 3 friends, 3 cookies. You have Albert. You have Erik. And you have, what is another name we can use? Albert, Erik, and Matteus. Matteus. That was a biblical name. Fair enough. So you have 3 cookies. Who are you going to give it to? So Albert is giving you 2% return. Erik is giving you 6% return. But also, he is giving you 6% potential downside. And Matteus is giving you 2% upside, but only 1% down. Only 1% downside. Who do you give your cookies to? Is that a better analogy then? So you are given 2% guaranteed by Albert. Erik gives you 6 but can also take away 6. And Matteus gives you 2 but also can also take away 1. If this doesn't give you guys... if this doesn't make you hungry, I don't know. And if this isn't... This is so importante to understand that everything is interconnected. Why does dollar rise when Aussie falls? Why does Aussie falls when dollar rises? All of it is interconnected. That's why we have globalization, or whatever you call it. That's why Aussie is falling and rising nowadays, because it's all about who gives the best return for the amount of risk. You guys are savage. You guys are savage. The reason I hated math in kindergarten is quizzes like this. Just kidding. All right. But now it's the Fed who sells, not investors. It is quite massive. The flow stops to Fed is not going anywhere. Yes. So if you can say that this is Fed, then this is the market, and this is investors. I don't know. Yeah. So I didn't talk about quantity. I just said you have 3 cookies. That's all. Okay. I maybe I need to rewatch my own stream here, people, because you guys are... I thought this was common knowledge. But okay, we have to say 5th of May 2022. There's a lesson in there, but we need to figure out. Come on, give it a like, people. 60 people is here, and I just gave you a free economics class 101, you know. Miro. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. mirror is, it is like 1 going banana, 2 going long, 3 going so 1, yeah, and then 2 going house. So you can go for 2 where you have double the resistance, but you get double the reward. You can take 1 long, but you will have 1 reward. That's the other analogy that I'll have to this. Welcome to the Eivindfx University, by the way. Okay, so I think I will give you guys some time to breathe about that one. And I probably need to do that whole presentation tomorrow. People, tomorrow, and I'm just going to see if I can put it up there. Tomorrow, no, that was the wrong one. Tomorrow, I'm going to do this, okay? I will have like, what do you call it? I will bring Pringles for tomorrow's lesson, okay? Not advertisement, I will bring Pringles. And since we have Pringles, you know, there's going to be food. You're going to be hungry. You're going to be there. And we're going to start with, what if I gave you 3 Pringles? Do you accept 3 Pringles? Now, in economics class, and then all of a sudden, I eat 1. Are you going to be happy about that? And then I'll find a whiteboard and we all do it one by one. Okay, that's a deal then, fine. It's NFP tomorrow, so I don't know how well. I'm hungry, sorry. Where were we now? Come on, mate. Think. Okay. So I need to prepare for that for tomorrow then, okay? Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, I forgot to do it, but I will do it now. Just listen to me, I know. But if you are having a fantastic strategy and you need to be funded, you want to be funded, you can get up to 30% on the first plan on the link below.
This video/stream is sponsored by Trader Central. Trader Central provides funding for traders, spot cryptocurrency exchange services, and access to trading tools like copy trade software, portfolio tracking, and a social platform exclusive for communicating with trader friends. Sign up now using the link in the description and get up to 30% off on your first plan.
So, people, I would see you tomorrow for the economics class, okay? I will try to do something about that. Hope you're having a good day. Please subscribe so you can be a part of the economics class. I do have a master's degree in economics. I do think I know what I'm talking about. I hope I think I do know what I'm talking about. If we don't, it's going to be a lot of fun and a lot of nonsense. But I will be serious and we will figure something out, okay? Cool? Boom.